All right, all right. Part three. Here we go. This should wrap it all up nicely. So, where have we been so far? We were aware. We're now living in the same world as everyone else, pretty much. Now it's finally time to change that world. Now, a lot of us like to accept gifts. As children, we like to get gifts on our birthday, special holidays, things like that. And as we get older, the role kind of flips, right? We enjoy giving gifts. We enjoy adding value to things, especially people that we care about, right? The same thing happens here in step three. Step three is taking responsibility for things that you love or things that you're passionate about, things that you want. The key concept here is that you are going to be the one who has the power to do something about the things that affect you. So, through awareness, we've already seen what your current habits are. We've seen where you're falling short, how you spend your time, what you like to be doing. So, maybe you had a New Year's resolution to go to the gym, but during step one, awareness, you realize you're watching a lot of Netflix shows and you're not going to the gym at all. Okay. Living in reality, you'll notice that a lot of people are also not going to the gym and watching Netflix shows. So maybe there's something that you can do kind of in that community. Now, if you like watching the Netflix shows, maybe join a Reddit thread and talk about your favorite characters, right? Don't pretend like you're not enjoying the shows. Double down on it. Say, yeah, I'm skipping the gym. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this show tonight. I'm going to have this community around me that also enjoys this show. Or if you want to stop watching TV and go to the gym, you're going to be the one that do that too. You're going to be the one that puts a note on your laptop that says Netflix question mark. Why not go to the gym? Things like that, right? You can't rely on someone else to swoop in and do it for you, like paying for a personal trainer and hope that they text you and say, hey, see you in the gym in an hour. Um, Unfortunately, in our convenience culture, a lot of people are relying on these external sources of motivation. But step three has to come from inside you, from right inside, taking responsibility. Some of you might want to make a list, and that's fine. Make a list of the things that you care about. For me, for example, I'm trying to work on building my community of clients, people that I help. I'm also trying to make different video series so that for free, people can just kind of find me and glean some little tidbits of, I don't know, inspiration or wisdom from what I've seen around the world. I also need to survive, so I need to find ways to make money, to put food on the table. But I don't want to. I don't want to just make money and give away all my time. So I have to balance that time and money. So I have to take responsibility for my finances. I have to keep a tight budget because I'm not making that much. I have to take responsibility for how I spend my free time. Am I putting it into my projects or am I wasting it away? If you sleep 10 hours a day, you're just giving up resources, valuable resources that the rest of the world is using. For the people who sleep 6 hours a day and get up and start going, they've got 4 more hours to put towards their passion projects or towards a job they don't like just to make money or something, whereas you're just sleeping it away. Responsibility is the key to happiness. Now, I've already done a TEDx talk on that. I'll try to post the link somewhere on this Patreon page. Did a TEDx talk a couple years ago in China about happiness being the key. I think too much of adult life, people are trying to run away from responsibility. They're saying the school should teach my children that, or, oh, people shouldn't act like this. It's not my fault. I was there, but I didn't do anything wrong. Blame this person. It's that guy. It's the police. It's the judge. It's the lawyer. There's not a lot of folks saying, what can I do? What can I do to fix this? Now, responsibility being the key to happiness, the metaphor is a bit hackneyed, but it's true. It is the key, right? We could hear the happiness through the door. We can feel the warmth through the door, right? We could see the light coming from under the door, but we can't get into the door. Can't get in the door. right? We can't just choose a favorite sports team and try to be happy when they win a championship, or pick a favorite singer and be happy when they win a Grammy. You can't really get that real human, what's the word? Joy, maybe, from these. I mean, it's temporary if it happens. But if you're that singer winning the Grammy, or if you're that player winning some championship, that'll last you a while because you took responsibility. You put in the effort, you worked hard, the early mornings, the late nights, all that sacrifice, right? That's what you need to do in your own life. Now, your goals don't have to be so huge, like championships and trophies and things like that. But little things, like taking care of your dog a bit better, having a better relationship with your neighbors, introducing yourself to your neighbors, for example, feeling like you have a community, right? Where you could walk down your hallway in your apartment building and you know the names of people. It just feels nicer coming home every day. You could take more responsibility to put your thoughts down, focus on your mental health. Even if you never pay for a professional to help you, at least try to do a bit better for yourself. Write stuff down. Again, part of that awareness phase. Then you can take responsibility. If you're having reoccurring thoughts, you could say, well, this is definitely me. All sorts of areas in your life where you can be the difference. Now, some people take too much responsibility, and that's unhealthy. They start to blame themselves for things that are not their problems, right? If their sister has issues with alcoholism, you can help your sister, but you can't curse yourself every time she has an episode or every time she lets you down, right? We're talking about responsibility for things really in your life, in your little head right here in your head. This is the most important step of the three. It's the hardest to do for some people, but it also can be the most liberating. As soon as people start to take responsibility for things that they've been avoiding for weeks or years, they realize how much power they really do have. One nice trick you can do, a lot of religious folks will pray for things that they want to change. Usually they're praying for people they care about or things they care about. And the prayers are going to some higher power, a power that's seemingly can do things that we, the person praying, right, can't do on our own. But the trick that I'd like you to try is turn that around. Start to pray to yourself. So instead of saying, please help the homeless, ask yourself, what am I going to do the next time a homeless person comes up to me? Am I going to think that they're lying and, you don't deserve my money, you're probably okay, you're just telling me a story? Are you going to give them $5, no questions asked? Are you going to share a conversation with them, buy them something to eat? If they come up to you a week later and they don't remember you, how are you going to handle that, right? Work on these things. Don't just pray and send it away and, oh, someone will fix it. I prayed. How can you fix it? If you're praying for better relationships, if you're praying for understanding, if you're praying for caring, right? All these things, it can work. Responsibility, right? Look at that word, response. How do you respond? So you feel something, how do you react to that? How do you respond to that feeling? I want to be stronger. Okay, are you going to go to the gym? Are you going to eat healthier? Are you going to keep on a schedule? I want to be smarter. I want to be better at my job. Are you going to invest in yourself? Continual training, different programs that you can do on the weekends. Huh? How are you going to respond to that inner voice telling you what you want? This is the third step. So by being aware, understanding what's actually happening, and then looking at reality, how does your view fit in with everyone else's? And we try to balance those, get them down to the same shared world, right? So we can all talk to each other about what's actually happening. And once we're able to communicate with each other and we're talking about the same things, we can finally work together and say, I want to change this. I'm going to take leadership here. I'm going to take ownership of this. Who's with me? Who can help me out here? And we can build a lot of stuff together. I'm very excited. These 3 steps have worked with my clients. These 3 steps have worked with me, myself, working on myself over these last 15 years or so. I'm really happy to share with any of you who have a hard time with steps 1, 2, or 3. And of course, I'm happy to hear any feedback. A lot of you have already probably done a few of these, pieces of these steps, whether you knew it or not. Let me know how it went. Let me know what you're struggling with, and I'm here for you. So thank you so much for enjoying this little mini series. In the next 6 months or so, there are going to be some longer, more feature-length videos coming out. So thank you very much, guys, and